Greetings, YouTube! Welcome back to the channel. Before I put my hat on, it's just nice to say that my hair is getting so crazy long. It looks like a weird Medusa-like mop up there, more than a bald guy that looked like he was 55 at 30. So, it's just nice to throw this thing up there, but actually be able to be happy to look into a webcam. I mean, Bosley pays me nothing. I might be able to say I'm a hair model by the time that my life is over, which is very strange. Kind of a weird, not even sure if it's a flex, but I just like to promote things that work and that have changed my life, and who cares if you're benefiting financially if you can help people feel better about themselves. So it was about a year ago that I was recovering from that surgery, and now my hair is a mess, and none of it existed except on the back of my head over a year ago, because I had the surgery in May of 2023. Speaking of things that are recent, we've got the event quest, we got the side quests, we've got the objectives, but those objectives look a little different than when I showed them off. They looked a little different than when I showed them off at the beginning. There's a lot less of them, which is kind of startling. And yet, because it is already the month of bugs, we have a forum post to discuss what is already come to be. We see the Terror Twister boss target. We see the Revenge of Arcade best birthday present ever with the X23 in the arenas target. Apparently I'm getting choked up over X23, which is weird. Not sure what that's about. We got the Terror Trap, we got the Revenge of the Arcade, Spider-Man, X-Men and Friends, all of that. But then, I believe they were meant to be released weekly, since one of the rewards is the Murder Box Hint. Yeah, that's why I was so confused and overwhelmed too. I'm like, what are all these rewards at once? iOS Jason in. Anyone happen to get the code before they took them back? Good question. SXLBSTVERLIEBT says these objectives were bugged. You didn't get points for completing them. I assume they removed them to fix the bugs. Some of them also had a visual error that included a source code. And then Kabam Jax cleared it all up. Hey gang, these objectives were meant to be staggered. They launched incorrectly, so have been reverted to their intended design. Apologize for any confusion. So, in terms of grand scheme of things, how much this is actually impacting people in the community, it's not, right? It's not a big deal. It's just sort of comical, I guess, that the bugs are back. But that also is nothing that should surprise us, because for those of you who play the game, every month we get bugs, and sometimes it deals with really frustrating anti-player things like Nick Fury starting out as the real Nick Fury. That was a bug that Kabam just magically couldn't figure out for 6+ months. Or a bug like parry that suddenly the timing's off and you are used to getting a parry and instead you get wrecked. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a 10. This is like a -10 in terms of overall impact. A lot of people didn't even know that these objectives existed before they were taken away. But that's why it's fun to do a YouTube video on this and talk about what was and what is now. It's just a month of bugs, which is every month, but this is certainly something that is earlier than normal in terms of bug detection. So there you go, YouTube. That is the video for today. And I appreciate those of you that sent this over to me. And I think it's just kind of funny. It's not a big deal.